What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another Marvel Future Fight video. Alright, so in this video here, we're actually going to be taking Sersi in against World Boss Legend. So we're going to be trying her out against Knull and Mephisto, see how she can do, because we have her transcended now, so I kind of wanted to test her out a little bit more. I've done my initial thoughts on her when I first transcended her and gave her kind of a quick rundown, but now we're going to try her out in both the game modes here and see what she can do. So we have some Urus on her, mainly just crit rate Urus, because I was trying to bump up her crit rate because it was so low before I put these on. I think I only had like 30% crit rate, so yeah, definitely wanted to give her a little bit more of a chance than that. So for her skills here, we don't have the first or second skill leveled up. We have everything else leveled up. ISO 8 skill, or ISO 8, we have Power of Angry Hulk, and it is stage 6. We have no artifact on her, and then we have a regular CTP, a regular obelisk on her, no CTP. We've got a max HP 180 proc here, so that's what we'll be trying out for now. We have our uniform up to mythic because we've got so many biometrics just from running through the epic quest there, or yeah, the epic quest, because I already had her at level 70, so all the biometrics that are all of the progress that was supposed to get her to 70 for us, I got biometrics instead, so that went to her uniform. We go over here and check out our info. This is what we're looking like, and yeah, see, I still only got a crit rate up to 62% using was that 2 or 6, a 10 of the crit rate Urus. So yeah, really low base crit rates. And actually, now that I think about it, I didn't even check her skills to see if she got any crit rate from her skills. I could have given her all those Urus for nothing. Does she get a crit rate buff on any of these? No, these were the only two skills that give her buffs, right? Yeah, so she only gets it from her awakening. So okay, never mind. So it was justified. So that is going to be my build on Sersi here. So let's go ahead and hop over to the first boss, which is going to be Knull, and see what she can do. Alright, so for the first fight here, we're going to be using this team. Well, actually, we're going to be using this team for both the fights. I don't know why I started off with that. But for Knull here, we're going to be using this team here. We got Cyclops and Mystique. Sersi is energy damage, so we can take advantage of Cyclops' passive. Then, of course, we have his own leadership. And Cyclops is holding a CTP of Insight for me, so we've got all that stuff going on. And then we have Mystique there for her tier 2 passive. Mystique does not have a CTP of Insight, so that's why I like to use Mystique and Cyclops together and then just have whichever damage dealer I'm testing out, because that way I get some of everything. I get the leadership, I get the CTP of Insight, and I get the tier 2 support. But actually, now that I think about it, Sersi has her own support. She is an an Eternals support. So she has her own built-in support. So we're actually getting double support here and a leadership. That is more than more than I usually put on a character when I'm testing him out here in World Boss Legend. But since I don't have any other Eternals, I'm probably always going to be using a very similar setup if I decide to use her as the main DPS. So this is what we're going to go with. And then for her, she has her own healing, doesn't she? So we just want some ignore dodge here. Yeah, so let's just go with that set of strikers. Why not? See what happens. Hopefully I remembered correctly and she actually does have healing, because now that I'm thinking about it, she just gets her healing from that charm, doesn't she? And she cannot charm Knull, so does that mean she's not going to get any healing? Well, we'll find out shortly. So let's go ahead and hop in here. So we're going to go start off with a normal rotation there. Okay. And she's accumulation when hit, isn't she? I need to remember that, because I really don't like characters that are when hit accumulation. I'm just not very good at timing my attack to actually take damage and then go into it, because right here we just want to... And we got knocked backwards too much, so I wasn't able to instantly cancel into my skills like I thought. So that is very frustrating. Are you going to do another? Yeah, he can hit me. Hit me with that. That's fine. There we go. See, once we get the accumulation, look at that damage. Woo-wee. That was really good damage. That was her awakening skill, so her most damaging skill. But wow, with that accumulation, those bars were melting. Can we get hit by something again here? Come on, hit me. There we go. Alright, so let's let that Oh, that actually had lingering damage? No, the third skill, why? The third skill had lingering damage right there. That kind of got me. We procced a little too early there. I wanted that to push him over so I didn't have to waste my awakening skill here. There we go. Okay. So now we can do kind of the same strategy that I use for Sharon Rogers, which is right before he jumps, I hit the accumulation skill. So right there. And then I let him hit me, and then I can just go into my skills here. And oh, yeah, we procced on that. Her third skill is really good at proccing my obelisk. I don't like that. Wish her third skill was not very good at proccing. Alright, so we weren't quite able to push him to the next phase here. He still has 2 bars left. I probably should have just gone in and taken a few of these hits to the face, because I think we could have... Come on, push him over. There we go. So yeah, it's all dependent on the accumulation. So I would say so far I've been playing pretty poorly in terms of lining up the accumulation, so we could definitely be getting a lot more damage out of her. Yeah, I mean, look at that damage when you get the accumulation. That was straight to the dragon phase. So yeah, her accumulation is pretty dang potent, I'll say that. But again, you need the accumulation is the thing, because her damage doesn't look great without the accumulation. It's good, but pretty underwhelming, I would say. Actually, it's very underwhelming considering how many supports or how much extra damage increase I'm getting here. We need to get hit by something, so let's just let this go off. Yeah, see, there we go. That damage was so much better. That was just a regular skill rotation, but since we actually built up the accumulation, and come on, accumulation, go, go, go. Yes. All right, so now we should be able to just blitz, yeah, blitz through that. So that's something that's good there. So we get the invincibility from the awakening skill, so we can't get guard broken and knocked out of this skill when he's doing his last phase right there. So as long as we get that accumulation skill off and can hit that awakening skill, we're definitely going to kill him. And oh my god, why are there so many airplanes that fly above my house? Can we not? Yeah, so sorry that you guys almost always have to hear an airplane in every video that I make. I have 2 airstrips near my house, and it seems like they just go non-stop. If one will land over there, the other will land over there. So we don't really get much downtime for that. So anyway, that's gonna be Sersi against Knull there, and again, that was a really nice showing right there. Her accumulation, again, once you get that going, is extremely potent. So if you're able to just be patient enough to just wait out and look for an attack where you know you can get hit, and then pop that accumulation and then move into your skill rotation, she will definitely reward you for that playstyle, because I think it's well worth it to play slow with her and make sure you get the accumulation versus just always just doing a skill rotation whenever you can kind of thing, because the damage is such a big difference between accumulation and non-accumulation. So against Knull here, let's see, her survivability, I mean, it was really good. I didn't have any issues with her survivability. She apparently had healing. I didn't pay attention during the fight because yeah, we didn't have any issues with her health. So survivability, since I didn't notice it or even feel like I was ever in danger of dying, let's just give her let's give her a 9 actually, because I didn't notice her having any issues surviving. Like, I wasn't paying attention at all. It wasn't like I was trying. Actually, I was actively trying to get hit, not try to avoid getting hit. And yeah, she had no issues there. For ease of play, she is kind of difficult to play with a regular damage proc. So she definitely seems like you want to have a rage with her, mainly because that third skill sets off some like lingering damage. So it's so easy to proc on the third skill, even though you want to pop the third skill for the accumulation and then get hit and then use your 5-4 combo or 4-5, whichever you prefer to do. I try to do the 5-4 because 4 is not an iframe, so I can still get some accumulation during that, but it is a pretty short animation. So by the time that animation is done and I've built up my accumulation, my damage proc will have already run its course, and all the lingering damage will not take advantage of that, whereas if I have a rage for the activation, all that lingering damage will still be amplified from all of the bonus damage. So that's kind of something to keep in mind there, but as you saw, I was still able to get the job done pretty easily with a regular damage proc, so I wouldn't say it's a huge deal breaker. I would just say if you need or if you want the most out of her, definitely a rage in terms of ease of play. But with a damage proc, I would give her a 7 probably for ease of play, because I was still able to get through it. I didn't have too much issues in terms of lining up my damage. And then for her damage, I'll give her a score based on at least getting some accumulation on every rotation. So as long as you get some accumulation going when you're doing your rotation with her, I would definitely give her about a 9 in damage, because her damage was insane when I got my accumulation going. You saw how hard that awakening skill was hitting. His health bars were just evaporating. So yeah, she definitely has some damage. But again, I do have triple support here. We've got lead, her support, and Mystique, and CTP of Insight. So that could be also taken into account. Will she perform this well if I just take out Mystique and put in just a random person there? I don't know how well her damage will look that way. So yeah, that's going to be my score against Knull. So now let's go ahead and move over to Mephisto and see if she can perform just as well over there or not. Alright, so here we are over at Mephisto. We have the same team going on here, so let's go ahead and hop in. We've got 2 movement speed strikers. That's pretty much the normal striker list that I use here against Mephisto, provided I don't need any healing, because then of course I'll use Venom or Groot for the healing. But yeah, let's see what Sersi can do here, because she has built-in debuff removal, which is really good against Mephisto. So let's see how that works. Alright, so we want to get hit here. I don't know if we got hit or not, but okay, we're definitely getting hit there. We proc too early on that one, because yeah, the second one is the proc. I don't think he hit me at all there. Got a little bit of damage going on. Alright, let's get this. Wait for him to do an attack. Dang it, I didn't activate the 3rd skill quick enough. I was trying to activate the 3rd skill inside of that attack. Oh, why are you doing that? Stop it. I don't like when he does that attack, because it seems like it wastes so much time. Alright, hit me. Oh, he's not going to hit me. And we missed our proc there. Fantastic. Huh. The more I play her, the more I'm starting to think she's not actually that damage proc friendly. I thought she was okay with the damage proc before, but I don't know. She's starting to make me question that judgment. Yeah, because I'm proccing so early on these skills. Oh, nice. He transformed. Sweet. Alright, I need him to do an attack here, because I want to get the accumulation. I didn't expect him to do that so quickly. What? I hit the 3rd skill. Give me... There we go. Oh, there's some damage. We got our accumulation. What do you think about that, huh, Mephisto? Eat that accumulation. Alright, let's let him do this. Let him do that. Oh, we procced him the 3rd skill. He didn't guard break us with that? That's a little annoying. I need to check how long the accumulation lasts for. Like, if I can have it kind of bleed over into my next rotation. Because do I still have accumulation building up right there? Or... Oh, he interrupted me. We might have been able to push him over. Okay, she's playing quick with 2 movement speed strikers. Get the 5. There we go. So we don't want to pop our... Yeah, look how bad our damage is without accumulation. We didn't want to pop the awakening skill there because we couldn't get any accumulation. Alright, come on. I need you to hit me one more time. No, that wasn't enough to push him over. Come on. Just spam skills. I don't want to have to waste my awakening. There we go. Okay. Ouch. So what attack are you going to do? What attack are you going to do? Come on. Don't do the purple. Okay, that's fine. That's actually good. Oh, we didn't accumulate very much that time. Look how slow his health bar was moving. I thought he hit us, but I guess it wasn't enough to build up the full accumulation or something. Yeah, I kind of want to put a rage on her. I think if I had rage on her, she would be doing so much more damage. Oh, we need to... Oh my gosh, that hurt a lot. I didn't think that was going to do that much damage to me. Alright, can you chill with this attack? Well, actually, I need to wait for the cooldown anyway. So there we go. Alright, so which skill heals me? The fifth skill. Okay. Alright, if we get one good accumulation here with the Awakening skill, we might be able to just completely... Oh, wait, he's doing Rage. One-shot him. So what we want to do here is we want to get hit right before this. So we want him to hit us into the circle. There we go. And now we should be able to just nuke him, right? Kind of. We need to wait. Okay, he's doing this. Alright, so we need a heal. So we need to do the skills. Okay, we need to do that. Oh, no, that hurts. Run. Ah, don't die. Come on, freeze him. Yes. Alright, so we need to do that. Okay, so now we should be able to take him out. We want him to hit us. We'll get our debuff going. Oh, we procced like literally on the first hit of the third skill. That is frustrating. Yeah, our healing is really good though, but wow, we're actually going to fail this because I've been messing up the accumulation too much. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was just me playing really bad. She definitely could have cleared this a lot quicker because you saw how much damage we were doing with the accumulation. So if I could reliably get my accumulation to kind of fill up, which shouldn't be that difficult. Mephisto does a lot of attacks. It's just a matter of me timing my third skill right before he's about to hit me and then going into the next attack. And I don't know, it's probably because I was focusing a little too much on my damage proc. Since I didn't want it to activate, I was trying to make sure I either got guard broken with the attack or I was activating the skill while I was getting hit, but sometimes that would kind of guard break me enough where I couldn't activate the skill. So that was just me trying to play, I think, too much around the damage proc, and that was really messing me up on my accumulation. So yeah, a lot of timing going on with her for the accumulation, and actually a lot more difficult to play with the damage proc than I initially thought. She was a little bit easier against Knull to get the accumulation going, or for me to time my attacks. Maybe it's just because I play against Knull more, so I know his attack pattern a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, she is very strong. Her damage is really good. And her survivability is great as well. So survivability, we're going to give her an 8. That healing was amazing. And then we got ease of play. I might have to revise that. So ease of play with the damage proc against Mephisto here in particular, I was struggling quite a bit to get that damage proc to actually cooperate with me. So I'm going to give her a 4. I kind of think she needs a rage to take full advantage because she procs her skills so easily. I don't know if that initial hit that she does on the third skill and the initial hit that she does on the fifth skill is actually like multiple hits like within that like second of activation, because the damage proc goes off a lot during those hits there. And let's see, we got her damage. Again, with the accumulation, her damage is amazing. You saw how many bars were melting when we built up that accumulation. So I definitely say her damage is a 9 if you get the accumulation going. If you only get some of the accumulation, could probably go down to an 8. If you get no accumulation, I mean, she's down to like a 5 for damage, but you're definitely going to be focusing on accumulation. So yeah, I mean, that's going to be my thoughts on Sersi here on Warboss Legend. Again, a very strong character, a few little quirks that you have to play around. If you don't mind that, she's definitely going to be a powerhouse for you. But for me, since I'm not a huge fan of that playstyle, I'm not finding her too enjoyable to kind of have to keep remembering to do those things. If I put rage on her, maybe I'd be a little more maybe I'd have a little more fun playing her because I don't have to worry too much about the damage proc. And when I activate the third skill, I can just activate the third skill, let it play out, and I don't have to worry about those hits, and then hopefully get hit from the boss while the third skill is playing out, and then I can move into my normal DPS skills right there and not have to worry about my rage already being active. So yeah, just a few things like that. But again, let me know in the comments below if you awakened Sersi, if you were happy with her, if you find her playstyle to be more suited to you, if you don't like her playstyle, kind of similar to what I'm feeling. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.